Top of the day to you, folks. Bill Hubbard, Coldwell Banker. This is your real estate market review for Canada for the first quarter of 2025 compared to the first quarter of 2024, at least east of British Columbia. We'll cover BC in another video, of course. So let's have a look at what's going on here. So first of all, there's a number of forces pushing on the market, the Canadian real estate market. One is decreased consumer confidence from the trade war going on between United States and, well, the rest of the world, actually. But that's counteracted by increased consumer confidence from the interest rates. On April 16th, they held the interest rate steady at 2.75%, and that's down fairly dramatically from 5%. The interest rates are based on inflation. So Canada tries to keep the inflation rate right around that 2% mark. And inflation was up to 8.1% in June of 2022, I believe it was. And so they started raising interest rates to bring that inflation rate down, which it did. It went all the way down to 1.6%. Then it jumped to 2.6%. And then just recently in March, it's gone down to 2.3%. So I think you're probably going to see a decrease from 2.75% in the overnight lending rate for Canada down to about 2.5% in the next, I don't know when the next rate announcement is. The other thing is you have to consider pent up demand. There's always a steady flow of buyers coming in, and when something pulls them back, like 9/11 or COVID, or in this case, a trade war, those people don't go away. Their needs to buy a home do not go away. It simply gets postponed. So a lot of the cities are experiencing pent-up demand, which won't come back to the table until some of the confidence comes back into the marketplace. So let's look at Montreal. Montreal is in a correction. It's not a major correction, but certainly a noticeable one. Their sales are down 25% first quarter this year compared to last year. Average price is actually shows being up, but price is a tough one to anticipate. It's probably closer to steady. Total new listings is up 8.1%, and active listings, so the inventory is up 140%. So that tells you that the supply is much bigger than the demand right now. And those are the two forces. Consumer confidence pushes supply and demand. And right now, Montreal is in a correction because the supply coming on is much greater than the demand for that supply. Let's look at Toronto. Toronto, same kind of story. Toronto's sales are down 25%. Average price is down 4%. Total new listings is up, and inventory is up as well. So total new listings coming on in the first quarter is up, and the total inventory is up. So that tells you again that the demand is not keeping up with the supply. Winnipeg is leading the country. Winnipeg is, and I believe it's from pent-up demand. Winnipeg was fairly depressed for quite a while. Their sales are up 16.8%, so 17%. Average home price is up 15%. New listings coming on is up 10%, but the active inventory is down 8.5%. So that says that the demand is exceeding the supply coming on. And that's Winnipeg is in a fairly strong recovery mode, and so is Edmonton. Not quite as strong as Winnipeg, but definitely they are in a recovery or a positive market, whatever label you want to put on it. Their sales are up 9.4%. Their average price is up 9.7%, and their inventory is down 10%. So Edmonton is doing remarkably well. We used to say the same thing like just a couple of months ago. Calgary was doing really well. Calgary has made a turn. Their sales are on the way down 25% quarter to quarter, comparing quarter to quarter. Their home price is remaining steady. It says it's up 2.3%. Active listings, again, up 140%. So that means that the demand is not keeping up with the supply. So in summary, the tariffs are the major factor in the market. The tariffs are pushing many of the cities across this country down, and I think you're going to see that increase as we go into the second quarter of 2025. Winnipeg and Edmonton are doing very well, and the rest of the country is either flat or declining. See the other videos for what's going on in British Columbia. Thank you.